Today's gospel makes me think about the necessary distinction between false modesty and humility. Sometimes false modesty and humility may kind of be confused among themselves, but they're really very different. What is false modesty? False modesty means denying a talent or a gift that you evidently have. For example, we could think about, let's say, someone we all know. Let's think about Bishop Barron. He is someone clearly exceptionally intelligent and capable of great explanations. So false modesty would be if Bishop Barron came up and said, "Oh, I'm very dumb. I don't know how to explain the mysteries of the faith." That would be false modesty. To deny a talent or a gift that you have clearly received. What is true humility? True humility is the capacity to recognize that all of the talents that you have received, or all the talents that you possess, you have received as a gift. And you have received them as a gift so that you can offer it up as service to others. So true humility does not deny the talent you have. It recognizes that the talent you have has come to you as a gift so that you can make it a gift in service for others. At the same time, it is also true that if you have a gift, true humility also requires of you that you do not boast about your gift, right? But you keep it to yourself in service for others. But let's take this one step further. Today the gospel talks about choosing the worst place. And you know what's something incredible? When we read the life of the saints, in many occasions we see that the saints chose for themselves the worst things. I'll give you an example. Sometimes saints that come from religious communities, if they had to decide who had to do an undesirable job, the saints always offer themselves to go to that difficult place or to take that undesirable job. Sometimes smaller things, when you were in the table and you were having dinner and maybe there were 2 portions left, saints always chose the worst portion for themselves. Why? Because saints had the certainty that they deserved the worst. Why? Because they thought of themselves that they were the greatest sinners. So here's the question. How can I know that I'm the worst sinner here? How do I know that I'm really the worst sinner among all of us that are here? Maybe some of you have worse mortal sins than I have. How can I know that? So this is an interesting procedure. Of all the people who are here, of the only person I have the certainty who has been ungrateful to God, unfaithful with many of His graces, persistent in his own sins, of the only person I have that certainty is of myself. I do not know of your conscience. So what I can truly be certain of is that all the people that are here, I truly know that I'm the greatest sinner because I have the certainty of my own ungratefulness, unfaithfulness to God's mercies and inspirations. So brothers and sisters, today I wanted to share with you 2 things. Number 1, let us always distinguish between false modesty and humility. You and me, we have gifts. Let us always remember that we have received them from the Lord. And second, if you have the chance, always choose for yourself what is worse. Why? Because you can have the certainty, in the same way that I have it for my own life, that all the people around you, There's no one who has been more ungrateful or more unfaithful than you have with what God has provided for your own life.